That's my campsite right there. Unbelievable. I was so close. Right there. Wow.
You're gonna get out of the bus. Come on, go get out of the bus. Get out of the bus. It's a lawful order. I stopped you because your bus is yellow, you weren't wearing a seatbelt, you're required to exit the bus because I'm demanding that you exit the bus. It's for my safety, you're refusing to open the door. I'm not playing this game, get out of the bus. You're going on back.
Looks like I'm getting pulled over. Oh boy.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you open the door?
I'd rather not. I don't need to open my door for you. I have a window right here.
Yeah, I'm not standing on that side. You can open the door.
I don't have to open my door.
Okay, I need your license, the registration, and insurance.
Okay.
I need you to exit the bus.
There's no need for me to exit the bus either.
You're gonna get out of the bus. Come on, go get out of the bus.
What are you talking about?
Get out of the bus.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it is.
Why?
It's a lawful order. I stopped you because your bus is yellow, you weren't wearing a seatbelt, you're required to exit the bus because I'm demanding that you exit the bus. It's for my safety, you're refusing to open the door. I'm not playing this game, get out of the bus. Pennsylvania versus Benz requires that I can get you out of the bus if I desire. Get out of the bus. You're going on back.
Let me get my phone because my insurance is on there. Sorry.
Go ahead, grab it. What happened? You repainted the bus.
I just got the bus, just got registered, and I'm gonna be repainting it soon.
You registered it in January? And it's April. When you repainted it?
You know, I've answered enough questions for you.
Okay, let's go on back to my patrol car. Ryan, go ahead and go to the back of the car. You can hang out by the tire, please.
Here's my insurance. Yeah, I can hang on to my phone. You can see it. Okay, let's hang out right there.
You can pick that up. Run it back here, you can hold on to it.
All right. Sure.
sir, other than the obvious, how's it going today?
What's your name and badge number?
Gregorio Ledesma, badge number 11269.
How about you?
It's Franklin Luttrell, badge number 70.
Thank you.
Okay, this is going to be your license and your registration. This is going to be a traffic citation for failure to paint the bus, as well as for failure to wear a seatbelt. They gave you until the 8th of next month by 10 in the morning to either call a court, show up court, or mail the court. This is going to be the state statute that requires you to paint the bus. Okay, this here is served to you, so you have nothing else. Do you have any questions for me at all? All right, you're free to go. Have a blessed day.
Well, here we go. Another fucking pullover. I was so close too. That's my campsite right there. Unbelievable. I was so close. Right there. Wow. They had three cars for backup. Okay. All right, so first things first about this video is that I know that I'm required to leave my vehicle when an officer orders you out of the vehicle for officer safety. That's how they always roll. And with me, since I don't have like a regular roll down window, they always come to the passenger side. I only got a door over here. It requires me to open the door for them. I don't want to open my door for them. I'm not required to.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you open the door?
I'd rather not. I don't need to open my door for you. I have a window right here.
Yeah, I'm not standing on that side. You can open the door.
I don't have to open my door.
Okay, I need your license, the registration, and insurance.
Okay.
I need you to exit the bus.
There's no need for me to exit the bus either.
You're gonna get out of the bus.
So as you can clearly see, the first thing they tell you to do is to get out of the bus. It's almost the first words out of their mouth. There's really no reason for it. I'll show a replay of his reasoning for pulling me out of the bus was that the bus is yellow and that I wasn't wearing a seatbelt. None of those things are a safety concern. None of those things are something that he needs to worry about. I'm not posing a threat to him. He simply wanted to pull me out of the bus because he can. He just wanted to flex his power on little old me. I just think it sucks, honestly. I mean, that's really all it is. I just think it sucks. They do have the right to ask me to come out of the vehicle. I have to comply with that, or they can like use force and drag me out. And I don't want that to happen. But this thing where officers, their first go-to is to order you out of the car. It's like that officer is just trying to flex whatever power that they have over you. It's completely unnecessary in most cases, but they can force you legally by law because it's been a precedent that's already been set. They can force you to come out of the car.
Come on, go get out of the bus.
What are you talking about?
Get out of the bus.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it is.
Why?
It's a lawful order. I stopped you because your bus is yellow, you weren't wearing a seatbelt, you're required to exit the bus because I'm demanding that you exit the bus. It's for my safety, you're refusing to open the door. I'm not playing this game, get out of the bus. Pennsylvania versus Benz requires that I can get you out of the bus if I desire. Get out of the bus.
I don't have to comply with every order immediately. Now, I gave him a little bit of a hard time about coming out of the car and all that kind of thing, but whatever, man. I really just wanted to let him know that it's ridiculous. I am aware that it is illegal to drive a yellow bus in the state of Arizona. I have painted the bus now. I just wasn't at the point where I could paint the bus in the short amount of time that I had it. In just a minute here, I'll give you a walk around our campsite. I'll show you the whole area and what the deal is with this area that's near Sedona, Arizona. The big problem about traveling full time is that I believe it's coming to an end. It is going to be made illegal. All these places are shutting down campsites, more and more public lands that we're allowed to use. From what I understand, the government never meant for us to use public lands. They put that title on it so that they could save resources for themselves. It was created like 100 years ago or whatever. Now we're at the point where everybody's traveling, staying on these public lands for 14 days straight. Some people much longer, as you will see in this walk around that I do in just a minute here. And it's becoming a problem. You know, there's mental health issues, there are drug issues. There's a lot of things going on with people at these sites that is making it bad for everybody. Our country doesn't have a good way to help people with mental health issues. It doesn't have a good way to help people with drug addiction issues. If there were better ways to deal with those issues, I don't think these campsites would be such a problem to the police. That's why my goal has always been to have a homestead. I don't intend to travel forever. I believe that era is kind of going to be coming to an end, depending on who's in government, what kind of laws they're going to be passing. But it seems like the public lands are dwindling. Places that we were allowed to go are getting closed down. People are getting kicked out. And those places are getting smaller and smaller and smaller till everybody's packed into one little spot. All of the trouble that's there, possible criminals that are there, they're all smashed into one small spot. Now, when I pulled up this day to my camp spot to meet up with my girlfriend and some other friends, they were sweeping the area. They were giving tickets to every person they possibly could. There was a swarm of cops, 5 cops probably, that were swarming these roads and getting everybody for any infraction that they possibly could. Just flexing their power to have a show of force so that we knew that we weren't welcome there. And it was very obvious talking to this cop that he kind of hated my guts. It seemed like the guy hated everything I was about, not just because I didn't comply with his little order of getting out of the bus. It's more than that. Just the day before this pullover, I believe there was a shooting involving a police officer. So maybe they were a little bit on edge, but you know, that's part of the job. I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to be a police officer either. I would like you all to give me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about this law where they are allowed to get you out of the car for any reason at all for officer safety. I think it's kind of BS. It is a law. And I understand, I guess. I don't know. I also want you to let me know what you think about van life. Is van life coming to an end? I believe it's an endangered species as far as our freedoms go. Public lands are starting to dwindle and become less and less. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think down in the comments of this video. Let me know what you think about the van life. Is it coming to an end? Let me know about what you think about the officer safety rule where we have to leave our vehicle for any reason whatsoever. All right, let's go back to the scene of the crime and let me give you a tour around the camp spots and I'll show you kind of what's going on in this area. Sedona has become much more difficult to stay at for free because the people in Sedona don't like it. They have elected officials into office that are creating legislation, stuff like that. They're closing down BLM camp spots and making it harder and harder for people to stay in beautiful Sedona for free. So I'm going to go show you around our campsite a little bit and just show you kind of what the scene looks like out here in Cottonwood. We're in Cottonwood, so this is what the area looks like here in Cottonwood. Pretty busy place here. There's a lot of stuff going on. Let me just walk you around and I'll show you what's going on. This campsite was about 100 yards away from where we ended up camping in our school bus. This place was a total mess. There was garbage everywhere. It looks like an abandoned car sitting there. There's tents, there's stuff hanging on trees. You know, there's just a total disaster over here. And actually, we saw a police officer visit this camp a little bit later in the day after I'd already gotten parked and gotten settled in. But I walked through, and you could just see there's stuff strewn about, and it's not a good look. This is a little bit down the road, maybe about a quarter of a mile to a half a mile away from where we parked. And in this area, there were several abandoned campers, broke down campers that were just sitting there, and they had tow stickers on them that they were going to be towed away for a while. Now, this camp that you see with the motorcycle and the yellow school bus, they probably didn't have any problems because the cops can't mess with them while they're parked. They've squeezed everybody into a few smaller places, and they've made it illegal to camp in other places. So you just have a real mess on your hands with a lot of these places. So I'm just gonna walk down here. I could see several rigs with the orange sticker on it that's saying, you know, it's abandoned, it's gonna be towed soon, or whatever the deal is. But yeah, this is bringing it down for everybody. It's a real problem. As this video draws to a close, it's crucial to shift our focus to an aspect of our modern world: police accountability. For nomads traveling full-time across our public lands, our journeys often intersect with law enforcement, and it's our responsibility to ensure that those who are meant to protect us are held to the highest standards. In a world where transparency is paramount, monitoring the actions of law enforcement is not just a right, it's a duty. We must actively record and document police interactions, fostering a culture where accountability is not an option but a necessity. This ensures that officers act with integrity and respect, knowing their actions are being observed. As nomads, we carry the responsibility to advocate for ourselves and each other. When we witness or record police encounters, we contribute to a system that promotes accountability. This isn't just about protecting ourselves, it's about creating a safer environment for everyone. We must demand transparency and accountability from those in power, ensuring they serve the public with fairness and respect. We can build a stronger relationship with law enforcement, one based on trust and accountability. Let's advocate for policies that enhance transparency, ensuring that our public servants are held accountable for their actions. For us nomads traveling and using our public lands, the journey is not just about adventure. It's about responsibility. Each of us, whether in a van, RV, or tent, has the duty to respect the environment, adhere to the laws, and practice good stewardship of the places we call home, however temporary that may be. Let's travel responsibly, support each other, and ensure our public lands remain a sanctuary for us all. I encourage everyone to record the police every time you have an interaction with them. Love, Bread Trucker.